Jean-Claude Duvalier was the son of Francois Duvalier, the man known as Papa Doc, who ruled Haiti through terror and intimidation for the better part of 2 decades.
I have been elected for president for life. This is what the Haitian people, and this is the iron will. This is the iron will of the Haitian people.
Upon his death in 1971, Jean-Claude, or Baby Doc, took over and proved to be his father's son, inheriting his title of president for life and using the same brutality to maintain his hold on power. Human Rights Watch estimates that Duvaliers ordered the deaths of between 20 and 30,000 Haitians. Political opponents, union leaders and journalists were often targeted. Much of the killing was carried out by a group called the Tonton Macoute, part paramilitary, part secret police. They reported directly to the president.
Because these crimes were widespread and systematic, and that term is very important, they constitute crimes against humanity. So they're not just simple murders or an isolated event of torture or disappearance. These were systematic and widespread year after year.
You see,
many of Baby Doc's victims, like Bobby Duval, disappeared into the torture chambers of the Fort Dumanche prison. In 2011, he showed Al Jazeera the remains of the cell, where he was held with 40 other men.
the way they do the execution is that they hood you with a hood and they hit you with a bat.
Following elections in 1985, when Duvalier claimed 99% of the vote, demonstrations took place across the country. Duvalier went into exile in France the next year, taking much of the country's wealth with him. The organization Transparency International estimates he stole $800 million while in power. But in 2011, with Haiti still recovering from a devastating earthquake, he made a surprise return, calling it a gesture of solidarity. He was taken into custody on suspicion of embezzlement, but it took 2 years for him to be charged with corruption and human rights abuses. He repeatedly refused to appear in court, living comfortably in a villa overlooking Port-au-Prince. In February 2013, his victims finally had the chance to face him in court and tell their stories.
And that was monumental for Haitians, to see a former president literally in the dock like that, hearing these accusations made against him.
But Duvalier died before he could be judged. Haida Abbasi, Al Jazeera.